The medical wing of Station Aurelia 7 was quiet, too quiet. The kind of quiet that felt heavy, as if the entire station was holding its breath. Inside room 19A, a young alien girl named Lyra lay on a white medical bed. Her small body was covered in faint silver markings, marks of her species. The Valorian, a race once known for their music, art, and gentle hearts. Now her kind was nearly gone. Lyra was one of the last. A rare neurological disease had spread through her people, slowly shutting down their bodies. Scientists across the galaxy tried everything. Every treatment failed. The final stage brought unbearable pain and a slow, cruel death. So the Galactic Council had approved a painful decision. Humane euthanasia for terminal Valorians. A peaceful ending. Instead of a slow torture, Lyra was scheduled for tomorrow. But today something unexpected happened. The door opened, and a human man stepped inside. Tall, calm, wearing a dark blue medical coat. His name was Dr. Ethan Hawley, a human volunteer who joined the Alien Care Division. Lyra lifted her glowing blue eyes toward him. "You came," she whispered, her voice weak. Ethan smiled softly. "I promised, didn't I?" She looked at him for a long time, studying his face, his warmth, his sincerity. Humans had a strange energy, a kind of stubborn hope that her species never had. "I want to tell you my last wish," Lyra said. Ethan sat beside her, confused yet gentle. "What is it?" Lyra swallowed. "It is something only a human can help me feel." Ethan tilted his head, worried. "What do you want to feel?" Lyra closed her eyes as a single tear slid down. "I want to know what it means to be human, just once. Before I'm gone." Ethan froze. "How?" he asked quietly. She smiled weakly. "You humans have something. Something powerful. Something we Valorians never understood. You feel things deeply: pain, joy, fear, love, hope, and still move forward. You fight when everything is dark. You believe when everything is lost." Her hand trembled. "I want to feel that. The human spirit. The human heart. Just once." Ethan felt a tightness in his chest. This wasn't a medical request. This was something else, a final cry from someone who lost everything. And suddenly, her simple wish became the most important mission of his life. Main story: 1,700 words of emotion, suspense, and HFY depth. Lyra's past. A dying star and a dying people. Lyra was born on Valoria Prime, a world full of floating gardens and crystal cities. Her people were gentle, almost fragile. They never fought. They never raised weapons. Their world was protected by treaties and alliances, but peace did not protect them from the disease that appeared without warning. Whole cities fell silent. Families faded like candlelight. Every day, another Valorian lost their voice, their movement, their life. Lyra's parents died when she was young. Her sister followed. Lyra was evacuated to the nearest medical station. She survived longer than most. But now, she had reached the final stage. Her time was almost over. Why humans fascinated her. Humans were strange to her species. Where Valorians sought peace, humans fought back. Where Valorians gave up, humans endured. Where Valorians lost hope, humans created it. Lyra had seen them on the station: mechanics, soldiers, scientists. They laughed loudly. They argued. They cried. They helped strangers. They protected the weak. They kept going, even when the universe was cruel. She envied that. She admired that. And with her last breath coming closer, she wanted to experience it. Ethan makes a decision. Ethan sat beside her, heart heavy. "How do I help you feel something so big?" he asked softly. Lyra smiled. "You humans feel life through moments, right? Through stories? Through memories?" He nodded. "I wish," she whispered, "for a human to share a piece of their soul with me. A moment from their life. Something real. Something emotional. Ethan took a slow breath. If that was her final wish, he would give her everything he could. Ethan shares his story. The human spirit exposed. He began gently. Lyra, I'll tell you about something that shaped me. Something that made me human. Her glowing eyes focused on him. When I was 12, he said, there was a storm on Earth. A bad one. Our town flooded. People were scared. But my father, he didn't run. He carried people out one by one. Even when the water reached his chest. Even when he was tired and shaking. Lyra listened, barely breathing. One man asked him, why risk your life? My father said, because humans don't leave each other behind. A tear slipped from Lyra's eye. That, Ethan said, is what being human means. Lyra touched her heart. I felt that. Her voice trembled. More, please. So he shared more stories of pain, hope, mistakes, courage, love, failures, victories. Each story filled her with a strange new warmth. Valorians did not live through storms like that. They did not face the universe with fists clenched and hope burning, but she felt it now. Human emotion, human heart, human fire. Lyra's body weakens. Hours passed. Lyra's breathing grew shallow. Her hands cold. Her energy fading. Ethan, she whispered, is this what humans call living? Some of it, he answered softly. She smiled. It feels beautiful. Her monitor beeped slowly. Weaker each minute. Ethan pressed a button. Calling a nurse. Another alien working on the station. She doesn't have much time. The nurse whispered. Lyra heard them and shook her head. No. It's okay. I'm ready. I felt something today. Something big. Ethan knelt beside her. Lyra, do you want me to stay? Until the end? Her eyes softened. Humans stay, right? Even when it hurts. Yes, Ethan whispered. She reached for his hand. Then stay. And he did. Lyra's final realization, the HFY moment as her life faded. Lyra looked up, voice barely a whisper. Ethan. I understand now. He leaned closer. What do you understand? Her eyes glowed faintly, filled with both sorrow and peace. Your strength comes from your heart, from your pain, from your hope. Humans break and stand again. You fall and rise higher. You lose, but still fight. Her voice cracked. We Valorians avoided pain our whole lives. We feared struggle. We never learned to endure. That's why we faded so easily. A tear slid down Ethan's face. Lyra smiled one last time. Humans are the bravest beings in the galaxy. Her monitor beeped slower, slower, then stopped. Lyra's chest rose one last time. And stilled. After her death, the HFY legend begins. Ethan stayed with her body until the medical team arrived. No one spoke. No one dared interrupt the silence. Later, the Galactic Council reviewed Lyra's final psychological scans. Her brain showed something impossible. Her emotional pattern changed in the last hours. She felt courage, hope, and strength, human traits, and her last neural message, recorded through a translator, shocked everyone. Teach my people the human heart. Let them learn strength. Let them learn hope. Let them rise again. Her final wish sparked a movement. Valorian survivors asked humans to share their culture, their stories, their resilience. Had Lyra's wish changed the fate of her entire species? Maybe. Final scene, Ethan's promise at the memorial. Ethan placed a small crystal flower, Lyra's favorite, on the glowing pedestal. I kept your last wish, he whispered. And I'll keep helping your people. For as long as I live. Behind him, dozens of Valorian children watched the last young survivors. They stepped forward shyly. One of them whispered, You were Lyra's human, right? Ethan nodded. She told us, the child said. that humans carry light inside their hearts. Ethan knelt. We all carry light, and now, you carry it too. The children smiled softly. And just like that, her last wish lived on. Lyra died with peace, but she gave her people something priceless: hope.